We are officially on the road to WrestleMania. What's up, WWE Universe? This is your boy Nick here, and tonight, under the shadows of SmackDown Live, I reveal my predictions and review for the 2018 Royal Rumble, and it is presented by KFC. It's finger licking good, and we would also like to send out a special thanks to Aloe Black for King is Born and Little Mix featuring Stormy for Power off the album Glory Days are the official theme songs for this Sunday's Royal Rumble. They are both available now on iTunes and Spotify. Now, before we get started, I want to point something out to you guys, and this is something that's been building up inside for the last couple of years, I believe. The person is some anonymous person. I don't know who it was, but someone had DM'd me on Twitter. Although I wish I had the message on Twitter, but sadly I do not. But someone had DM'd me on Twitter saying that my YouTube channel sucks. Now, I want to make this perfectly clear that I take pride in my videos. I mean, sure, the lighting is off, and sure, my camera isn't as clear as it should be, but I do what I can. You know, I try to make the best videos I can. I've been doing this for what, almost 3 years now. And I mean, again, I do what I can, and a lot of people believe that this is a hobby. Truth be told, it's not. It's a passion. You know, doing YouTube videos was something that I've wanted to do for a while now, and people are asking why I do these videos. I do them for you guys. I do it for all of the WWE fans and also for all of the YuGiOh fans as well. And I know that one day I will become a YuGiOh champion, whether it's YCS, World Championship, or even if it was the Ultimate Duelist Series title that I would hold. I would be a great champion. No doubt about it, because I am a 10+ year YuGiOh master. And for someone to go on Twitter and tell me that my YouTube channel sucks is a disgrace to every YouTuber who's new. You know, it didn't matter who it was. It's a disgrace to them, and it's a disgrace to every person in the world who's always wanted to do YouTube videos. So, I just want to point out that if you guys don't like my videos, all you have to do is just unsubscribe. That's all you have to do. I will not blame you. That's all I have to say about that. So we're gonna move on. Alright, you guys. So originally we had a Cruiserweight Championship match between Enzo Amore and Cedric Alexander, again for the Cruiserweight title, but unfortunately Enzo Amore has been released by WWE earlier today, like what was it? Yeah, I believe it was earlier today due to rape, or you know what? I'll say it like this: due to sexual assault allegations, and apparently he was on drugs for the sexual assault allegations, and based on what I know, we're gonna be having I guess we're gonna have a brand new Cruiserweight champion this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. As to who's gonna hold the title, that I don't know, but all I know is that there will not, as far as tonight right now goes, there will not be a Cruiserweight Championship match. But moving on, we're going to kick it off with the SmackDown Tag Team titles, as the Usos will defend the titles against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that the tag team of Gable and Benjamin is indeed the upstart tag team on SmackDown Live. There's no question about it. But Gable and Benjamin need to realize that during their last match against the Usos, they were pinning the wrong Uso. And I find it funny that they believe that Gable and Benjamin believe that they actually won the match. But again, the funny thing is they never won the match. So this Sunday we're gonna have a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, some people are going with Gable and Benjamin because they're, again, the upstart tag team. But for me, Usos, 24/7, all day, every day, Usos. Just only because of the fact that Usos have been running the tag team division for the last for about 9 years, 10 years. And there's no doubt in my mind that the Usos are going to be dominating for the next 10. So there's no doubt in my mind that the Usos will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I know that they can pull it off this Sunday. And speaking of tag teams, we move on to the Raw tag team titles, as the unlikely duo of Jason Jordan and the Shield Seth Rollins will defend their Raw tag titles against the Bar. Honestly, Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Seth Rollins. Always have, always will. I will always be a member. I will always be a fan of the Shield. Believe that. But honestly, Jason Jordan, he sucks. I'm gonna say it. I don't usually say things like that about people, but in this case, Jason Jordan, he sucks. He sucks on the mic. He sucks in the ring. I just don't really see him having a future. I mean, really, I just don't. So in this case, I am going with the Bar. I think that by having the Bar win the Raw Tag Team titles for a 4th time, there's no doubt in my mind that Jason Jordan will probably truly turn heel, but we'll see this Sunday. Alright guys, we now move on to the WWE Championship, as the phenomenal AJ Styles will defend his title against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, this whole thing with Kevin Owens basically started last year on the week after WrestleMania, as part of the Superstar Shakeup, where Kevin Owens went on Talking Smack and he told Shane McMahon that the Land of Opportunity was a hoax. And ever since then, Kevin Owens has not only disgraced the legacy of SmackDown Live, but also the prestige of the United States title. And in that case, AJ Styles had beat Kevin Owens for the title, I believe, at Battleground. I'll have to check my book. Give me a moment. I believe it was on an episode of SmackDown Live, I would presume. Yeah, I believe it was on an episode of SmackDown. Yeah. So it was on a episode of SmackDown Live after Backlash. Like a little while after after Kevin Owens had won the U.S. title back from Kevin Owens, that that AJ Styles had won the U.S. title, and he then retained the title at SummerSlam last year, which then pretty much started the rivalry between Owens and McMahon, and that pretty much led to Survivor Series back in November when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn cost SmackDown Live a victory against Raw at Survivor Series as part of the the traditional men's elimination match, which then leads to this Sunday. Honestly, after what we had just saw earlier tonight on SmackDown Live, with AJ Styles making Kevin Owens tap to the calf crusher and then injuring his leg, honestly, I don't think Kevin Owens will make it to this Sunday, but if he does, then AJ Styles will have a major problem on his hands. But I'm gonna go with AJ Styles only because he's AJ Styles. He knows what he's doing in the ring, and I know he can actually get the job done. Alright guys, from there we move on to the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. Now the rules are the same as the Men's Royal Rumble match. The superstars who drew 1 and 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Every 90 seconds, another superstar will enter the match. The match will go on until all 30 superstars have entered the match, and elimination occurs when you're thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. The last superstar standing will become the winner of the Royal Rumble match, and will get a championship and will get a title shot at WrestleMania. Now, there are quite a few superstars in the women's Royal Rumble match that are to be the odds-on favorite. Obviously, Asuka is one of them. Bayley is another. Sasha Banks is another, and then of course you have Nia Jax. Plus, you have Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Becky Lynch, and all 3 members of the Riot Squad. So those ladies are to be the odds-on favorite because Asuka is undefeated. The Riot Squad and Absolution have dominated Raw and SmackDown over the last few months, and not only that, but Becky Lynch, ever since she came back to SmackDown Live due to injury, and of course being in the new Marine movie, the Marine 6, Becky Lynch has been unstoppable. So there's no doubt in my mind that those women like them are going to be the ultimate favorite. But as for my pick, Asuka, no doubt. Alright guys, from there we move on to the Universal Championship as the Beast Brock Lesnar will defend his title in a triple threat match against Kane and Braun Strowman. Now a couple of weeks ago on Raw, Braun Strowman had took a setting, the setting off of Raw from backstage, and crushed Kane and Brock Lesnar. Then last week, not last night, but last week, Braun Strowman was fired by Kurt Angle, and he was running ramshot on the entire Raw roster, and 70 Man had rehired Braun Strowman and kept him in the championship match. And then last night, you guys saw pretty much what happened. Braun Strowman stood tall over Kane and the Beast. So there's no doubt in my mind, Braun Strowman is the odds-on favorite. I'm going with Braun Strowman. And of course, and again, as I mentioned, we now move on to the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Odds-on favorite, Baron Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor, and I would have to say Randy Orton. Definitely Randy Orton, because and also John Cena, because those two, Orton and Cena, are the only two, from what I understand, those are the only two superstars who have won 2 Royal Rumble matches. John Cena in 2007 and 2013. No, in 2008 and 2013, and then Randy Orton was won in 2009, and of course last year's Royal Rumble. So there's no doubt in my mind that those two have targets on their backs. Other than that, we're pretty much guaranteed a brand new Royal Rumble winner. As to who, well, it's kind of a little too early to predict that. But my pick to be the odds-on favorite, definitely Finn Balor, no question about it. Alright guys, well that is it for the Royal Rumble predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to post in the comments below using the hashtag Royal Rumble, giving me your predictions on who's gonna win these matches, and on your picks to be the odds-on favorite in the 2 Royal Rumble matches. And also be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe and bell me for more WWE and YuGiOh opening videos. And on that, this is your boy Nick here, signing out.